people like throw a match if it gives someone you want to see in the playoffs a point, because there's no difference between winning 2-0 and winning 3-0.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's probably a little too advanced of a thought.
You can't win 3-0. You know what I mean? It's a best
Right,
of.
yeah.
It's not a Swiss.
So you'd be taking a risk there.
Yeah. Cool. I've let our racers know that I've let the referee, know that you can get the racers underway. Let me just check. Yep, those are all working. Everything's working so far. Apart from the transition, right? I had it working last night. I turned my computer on this morning, and it's just not working. I don't know what to do. I think I have to edit that a little bit, actually, just because...
Yeah, looks like we're off.
Yep, so Zoe's gone for me, and Staekk...
Yeah, Staekk was a little behind on my end.
Yeah, he's a couple seconds behind for me. Cool, so a nice early food shop. Zoe decides to go and get himself up to 8 heart containers, 7 full.
Yeah, Staekk, I don't know, he's probably just looking for glass anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't care. You give him glass, anything, and he'll just take it and run.
Isn't it too early for me? Yeah, it's 6 in the morning right now.
I didn't coerce Jack into doing this. I want to make that clear. He wanted to do it.
They're going to the trapdoor at the same time, so that's actually kind of interesting that Zoe has 8 hearts and Staekk has 3 hearts, but they're like at the same spot.
Yep, and Staekk
and Zoe took a lot of damage. He's been hit by that red bat a couple of times now.
Yep, though they're... Oh god, they're really nasty if you have to... Trying to avoid one of those and fight a red dragon, it can throw you off a little bit.
Staekk found the transmog, so because he didn't go to that food shop, he was able to open the transmog, and he got a glass whip, which he likes more than most people. So
Yeah.
We'll see if he tries to keep this, or it's a matter though, because like you have to think comparatively, and like if he doesn't check his black chest, and Zoe might get something really good. So it's like a opportunity cost type deal. Like he might like the glass whip, but compared
is it
to whatever
actually
Zoe
gonna be better?
gets,
Yeah. Zoe's... Ooh.
Oh no,
really
he's
well.
screwed. He's screwed. He actually has to reset. So what happened there was he got towards the stairs and he activated a ghost, and
Oh, Staekk, no!
yeah, he actually gets caught up on the skeleton there, and he hits the skeleton, but the ghost hits him, and he actually can't get to his shard because of the way the stairs and the ghost are set up.
That's a nasty one. Oh man, that's the issue with glass. We keep telling him, but he doesn't listen. He's like, "Nah, guys, it's fine."
He can still catch up. I mean, like Zoe's not a slouch, but Staekk can do it. Well, I'm sure you'll see Staekk. Actually, he already checked his food shop, so he can't get that glass whip again. A bit early, yeah. I did refresh Staekk's side, so maybe that's what it was.
Cool. Staekk pulling off the same thing as Zoe this time. And decides to go for that food shop, so he's got plenty hearts. Sees that transmog shop again. Can't open it this time though.
Meanwhile, Zoe picked up a titanium broadsword, but that's with the lucky charm. I didn't see if he picked up the lucky charm before or after the thing. So we might see a titanium broadsword for Staekk here after his boss. Staekk took a lot of damage getting there too, so yeah, it's not just that. He also doesn't have a bomb.
Yeah, no
so
bomb. He's got his
that was
cheese,
probably
though.
something. That honestly was probably something he could have realized because of the seed. Like if he was watching Zoe, he could have realized that it was Coral Rift and then not used his bomb at all instead of getting the food. Oh, Zoe took a hit on Death Metal.
That's nasty. Oh.
I mean, he's got all the time in the world because Staekk can't catch up with him because of that really slow core riff.
Yeah. Some guy, it's not actually Elad, I'm just streaming on his channel. I don't know where Elad is, he's probably in bed. But I'm Matt Kirby, I'm the host of CoNDEur, and potentially other things. But, welcome.
Okay, Staekk did get that titanium broadsword. Oh man, this just seed is nasty.
This
Like,
is
they're
a
getting
nasty
themselves
seed.
into some really crazy swarms here.
Oh, Staekk! Oh, God, it's just,
Yeah,
oh,
yes,
it's so
yeah,
spooky.
that was pretty nasty.
You've got two wind mages, and the red one, of course, it has to be gigantic.
Oh, this is a pretty fast zone 3-2 for Zoe. He found himself a couple of trapdoors.
Yeah.
He's trying to get this black chest, and it's a glass longsword. Staekk will be happy to see that. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm ahead of you on Zoe here, but yeah, he just went to re-pick up his titanium broadsword and forgot about that goblin, so he's down to half a heart.
That's a lot of health to now not have.
He uses the Quake Scroll on Deep Blue's
not feeling it
here. Yeah, I don't know. I think you should keep that for Dead Ringer, in my opinion.
With a 2 damage broadsword, there's no point. You're killing them, most of the enemies, in the same amount of hits. And I mean, it doesn't hit the king.
He's gonna check red for some food and
oh,
it's
I mean,
3
like,
bombs.
3 bombs.
Like, you never get that.
Jesus.
Our theory is if there's ever a 3-bomb pickup on the level, like just 3 bombs just hanging there, that it removes it from the red chest pool. And so that just means there hasn't been 3 bombs on the level. Staekk's doing his best to catch up, but I don't know if it's gonna be quick enough. He's okay, that's interesting. He because he doesn't have that lucky charm, that glass longsword was a little bit different.
Okay, let's have a look at this. Gonna find titanium rapier. That's still a big improvement in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. The broadsword's pretty good for zone 4, but you want more than 2 damage ideally, because it gets really awkward around all the goo.
Yeah, the goo's the killer. Zoe's frozen for me. Assuming it's just a little bit of buffering.
Alright, he's in the 4-1 boss room. He has to deal with a lot of goo in that boss room. Quite frankly, it's way too much goo, and he had a real nasty situation there with a lich. But yeah, that entire top half of the of the boss room was covered in goo, but he gets through it. He's got a blood shovel. He doesn't have any health yet.
Apparently, you're like 15 to 20 seconds ahead, so I'm just gonna quickly regenerate these streams.
All right. While you regenerate,
it'll be the same stream on each health. So, the same stream on each side for a second, guys. Don't worry, I'm about to sort it.
Staekk ended up switching off of his titanium rapier for titanium cat, which is a bit tricky. It's faster, so I kind of see why he would do it, but it's also a lot trickier. And he's down to half a heart. He also only has 1 bomb compared to that blood shovel that Zoe, and Zoe is getting a little bit of health back because there are pixies and stuff.
Yeah, slowly crawling it back. I mean, it's one of these things like the Necrodancer and the stuff he can spawn, it can bop you. He does have a Ring of Peace though, and provided he keeps one of the turnips alive, shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, with the it's quite an easy fight with the blood shovel. It's easier than most fights.
Yeah.
I basically think he's gonna take this if he can get a little bit more health back. He should get a pixie on this level. They're usually 1, so that's gonna be enough.
Yeah, they're normally floating around somewhere. I did find it interesting that he didn't use the heal glitch on the stairs. I don't know if he just doesn't know it or
we've seen Japanese people use it, so it just might not be. It might be a matter of him. I'm pretty sure that's made it over there. But
yeah.
It just hasn't made it there for him.
Potentially.
Staekk used that holy water, but he only got 1 heart out of it.
Yeah.
They were both on Dead Ringer at the exact same time, but the bomb situation.
way ahead of me on Staek's side then. I'll need to redo that one
God.
too. Killed. Yeah, Zoe dropped in into Dead Ringer about 5 seconds ago now, so that's not too bad.
Oh
Kills
my.
Staekk with a nice clean Dead Ringer. Zoe kinda
Yeah,
just...
Zoe's not having the dead ringer, but I don't know if it's gonna matter too much. If he can just get it done within the next 20 seconds, he should. Honestly, more than that. He has probably about a good 30 or 40 seconds to beat this fight, and then still beat the Necrodancer.
Yeah. Just trying
There
to
he
be
is for
super
me.
careful. Yep, and that's the gong. He's gonged on his side. Will stream shows. Oh no! Why am I so garbage? I mean, there's good reasons for that, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with running it in VLC.
Yeah, it's to be fair, it's an issue with OBS multi-platform more than it is VLC. Just OBS multi-platform doesn't update it automatically when the window opens again.
This is super close. I think Zoe's gonna take it.
Yep. Oh, so Staekk's got 2 hits left, and he just can't get near the Necrodancer for all these enemies.
Oh my god, I don't know. I think it's too close.
Oh god.
It's too close to call.
Oh,
for me that happened really quickly, but I don't know. We're gonna have to get Will's
Staekk by about half a second.
Wow, okay.
Jeez.
Jeez, so I was like 2 seconds. Wow. Okay.
Jeez, oh, okay, so Staekk takes that first race. That was pretty quick. You know what I didn't do? Timer.
Timer, yeah. Woo! I always forget that too. Whenever I was hosting these, the community races.
Yeah.
I always forget that. Zoe resets his game, old school.
Remember when you used to have to do that in Wrath of the Lamb? That was fun.
Yeah, and then there was that glitch for a while where, for about a month, we figured out that you could, I don't think it was in that long, that you could force a certain boss as your first boss, but you would have to do it by going to the level editor first.
Yeah. So
it was a rule for a while that you had to reset your game after every run, just so it was sure that you couldn't have set your first boss.
Yeah. Cool, so Zoe's just having to take a minute. So we'll get the second race underway as soon as he's ready. Let me make sure this timer works. What did I set to reset? Yeah, seeded RNG manipulation. Numpad 1. No, don't make sounds at me.
Alright, so by the rules, Zoe can still get a point if he wins this next one and still loses overall. So you're still encouraged. It's a round robin format, so it's better for you to lose 2-1 than 2-0.
Yeah.
It is important whether or not it goes to 3 games. If Staekk wins the next one, it's over and he gets 3 points, and Zoe gets nothing. But if Zoe does win one and then forces a third game, then they're both getting at least 1 point.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey Montes, no, you didn't miss. You missed the first race.
Yeah,
it was kind of crazy. Staekk died on 1-3, but still managed to win by half a second. The glass got him in 1-3. Glass whip. But it was real close. He had only 1 bomb, and Zoe had a blood shovel, but Zoe had a really nasty dead ringer fight, and couldn't quite finish it in time.
Yeah, it was a very off the rails. When is
So
yours,
also,
Mantis? If you check the schedule, check the schedule. You'll have to change the tab to the one that reads CoNDEur to 23/01. Screw your American format for dates. But if you check that, then you'll see your first race isn't until
about 2 hours from now.
Yeah, you're not until 2 p.m. GMT. So cool. We're underway again. Timer, etc.
It's fine. It's fine. We have an obsidian broadsword and maybe a ring of war if they want to pick that up.
Ooh, potentially. Zoe's got leather armor as well, which, I mean, it's half a heart of protection, but sometimes that half a heart will, it'll save your life.
I think getting half heart protection is the most important, like, level that you can take.
Yeah.
Just to have that, I mean, it turns a lot of the really hard, red bats only half a heart. That's like a huge thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, they are like, they're booking it.
Yep, not hanging around. Zoe gonna try and pick up his lucky charm here. Gets lucky with the bats there, to be honest.
Alright, so this is interesting. Staekk finds a vault. Actually, so Staekk went the wrong way on 1-3. Because it was like directly down. Stake's gonna get his lucky charm and a potion for his efforts, though.
Not too bad. It's a shame about that glass shovel, though, because that'll break. And then everyone will be sad.
that has definitely cost me some races.
Yeah, just
having the glass shovel.
Going from max dig level to lowest is it's brutal. Especially in Zone 4, like, sometimes your shovel can be the only thing that's letting you go fast.
Oh, that is interesting. That Staekk decides to do a little bit of shopping with all the money he picked up from his leprechaun. Gets a luminous torch for his efforts. He also did find the leather armor too, and he picked up a ham, replacing his apple. So he's gonna be a little bit behind, but he's got the mapping advantage. Oh, he takes a hit, and there goes his glass shard.
Yep.
The health isn't that big of a deal. The health isn't that big of a deal.
No, it's more than not getting something afterwards. I don't know. I don't like broadswords. I'd be looking to move off them, but that's just me. Hey T, how are you?
I know that Staekk's gonna be very happy with his Obsidian Broadsword. He's gonna run that. I think most high-level racers are gonna be very happy with Obsidian Broadsword.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this
Which makes sense why I don't like it.
This that was a very quick 2-2.
Yeah, thanks Blood Nightmare.
He drops on the trapdoor and Nightmare's like, oh, by the way,
I'm here. Notice me. Notice me, Staekk Senpai.
Alright, so he's caught up quite a bit.
Yeah, he's getting into his King Konga fight, where Zoe, just finishing it, picks up an Earthquake Scroll. It's a bit of a pain, gonna have to hang on to that all the way through Zone 3. Might want to find a backpack. Not go actively hunting for it, but you know.
Yeah, sunglasses. He's gonna leave them. He doesn't want them. And
I can
feel
understand it.
I feel like Staekk might take them just because that's such a Staekk item.
Yeah.
Like, it's damage and like it's a high skill item rather than like anything else.
Yeah.
There's a third bomb for Staekk.
They're just a little bit spooky.
Oh, so I don't think Staekk's gonna even look at him because he's got a torch, so he just thinks that's another torch. Or, like, if you think about it from his perspective, he has bombs, he has the torch, he has food, so there's not much in there it could be. I would still check it because it could always be a blast home.
Squiggerade! Squiggerade!
Hey, Squigga was playing some Darkest Dungeon.
Thank you so much, Squigga. Thank you, Grum, for linking him up. Guys, go follow Squigga.
God, all these clappers on Staekk.
It's an army.
Like, I believed, what did I call them? An ovation.
An ovation of clappers.
An ovation of clappers.
That's amazing. That's just perfect.
Hey Squigga, if you are coming from Squigga's channel, Staekk is up 1-0 on Zoe. Staekk's gonna grab the miner's cap! Oh man. So Staekk did die on race 1 early, and he managed to come back. He's taking damage. I don't know if this miner's cap was so good, but he has the potion. So yeah, he actually died early, but he managed to win despite having that early death, because his in-game time ended up being about 2 minutes faster than Zoe's.
Yeah.
And he's passed him up. He's passed him up, just barely.
Yeah, Zoe's just got... he's had an awful time trying to read this 3-3 layout.
Yeah, when you don't have that torch, right?
Yeah, the torch is just killer.
There are just certain layouts in Zone 3 where the boss can be hidden behind a little alcove, and they never aggro, and you never see them.
Yeah, and so that's exactly what you saw on that floor. Like, when Zoe got there, the Banshee just popped out from behind the wall like, hey, sup?
Yeah, he literally checked like that entire floor, and like you can scrounge the entire floor and just miss that little bit. Oh, there's a Ring of Peace, by the way, which is really going to help for the next 2 levels when Staekk's running that Miner's Cap. Less enemies makes the Miner's Cap a lot better.
Yep, and on the other side we've got a Ring of War, so it gets that extra 1 damage and the knockback. I think we're pretty much decided at this point it doesn't do anything really to enemies. It's just mini bosses, isn't it?
It's pretty nice. I feel like sometimes there's more enemies, but I also feel like that's probably just confirmation bias.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Staekk's getting himself. He gets telemonkeyed. He got
Staekk.
surrounded, but the telemonkey brings him back to the beginning level.
Yeah.
So this is the problem with the Miner's Cap and having.
4, yeah.
Well, he gets surrounded, but the other problem is that he has obsidian. So you take 1 hit, and then suddenly you're surrounded, and you can't do anything about it. And he's just running. He's just deciding to run.
Yeah, it doesn't. He's not going to go back and try and pick up that ham. He's got a potion, so he's going to get those 5 heart containers filled back up when if he takes another big hit.
He actually managed that little swarm pretty well, and I feel like he's ahead. He needs to kill some stuff.
Yeah.
So he's got interlocking blade masters, which means they're like caught on each other. It's terrible. He's just pounding through. He said, "Screw it, I've got a potion." There it goes.
Yep. I'm not sure if he
only
bombed
has 2
himself
bombs.
there.
Yeah, he only has 2 bombs. I don't know if that's gonna be the difference. He's got a decent lead.